chance to bring out the surprise of our new manifesto. Fellow citizens, dear countrymen and women, help me launch the Galamsey Manifesto. But if you just give me a second, I want to launch this Ghanaian. We can launch it. I will. Just 5 seconds. Going around this country, what really broke my heart the most was seeing our lands and waters completely destroyed without shame. The use of state machinery to protect the perpetrators of the to find a solution, the only viable solution, without which we can never overcome the situation. I may now present to you the Galamsey. For me, I see yesterday's problem becoming tomorrow's opportunity. In the 60s, Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore turned the water problem of Singapore into a national asset. And that changed the entire Singapore. That was maybe close to 70 years ago. He was the first prime minister. They all started together. Today, Singapore is one of the best countries, well developed in the world. And it all came from the Singapore Enterprise Industrial Team, developing the entire nation. I have a vision, and this vision to turn Ghana better than some of the witness countries that has been built in the last century. I'm very proud of mentors and leaders like this. Well, let's get back to their, why did I decide to do a manifesto for Galamsey? Because I wanted to give you a national asset, not just the 12 pillars that will rebuild the building as Ghana, but I also wanted to give you for his people and for his country. By turning his problems or his crisis, my vision is to do that for Ghana and go beyond the borders of Ghana and help Africa world, Asia world, and many other continents on reducing the people that caused the problem and how the problem was caused. They said the only way to have the best solution for a problem is to go back to the roots of the problem. So we went back to the roots and realized that the imperialists, who are the international influence, and they work through multinational companies, and in the politics. And when you move down from the cartels, you go down to the mafias. The mafias are the Galamseys. I just want to explain to Ghanaians that these local Galamseys campaigns are using cyanide and mercury to wash the sand. I want to just wait on this, the imperialist, and then the cartel. So that is the job, and started to do alluvial mining within all these constituencies. This mafia state is undissolvable unless we apply this plan, which is in this manifesto. So there are three types of mining. You have the hard rock mining, which comes from upstream mining. And then you have the colluvial mining, which comes from midstream. Then you have the alluvial mining, which comes from low stream. I would like to say that these three things is just like how we in a refinery is to sell the fuel. That's the same thing that is happening in the mining world. But this time, it's destroying our country because of the process. So I know what I'm saying is it's not going to be likely for people, but this manifesto is the only thing that will save this nation, because I can see the opportunity, the powerhouse, if we can go into hard rock mining ourselves and start to create reserves. If we can go into colluvial ourselves to a solution, and it's called, the solution will be based on investment and development. Well, I'd like to start by an investment for the country, which is what is in this country.